Abisafo ofreme Mahama PC Appiah Stadium anopay mi yi ensem yenu pe bia no ene Monday ababa wa bi di video bi abeto abontin nipa enimi omo frame si ma me nkasa ba mi nipa ntemenu asem kakra obi a otu befu bia amfa ncheme if so already the guy no ama lawyers em free sabre no pay nkobo anwumere 4:30 to 5 about Tony later chamber kuma sesumi hu lawyer safu du kuma akakara me do office me see you again no the camera odi video odi scam ya na so odi edini pa boni se odi beto ebi se for the dia me kasa say me wo baby wo kroma party political side onya me party ni wo me ba wo ko school onimade semi mo do mo pa obi oni me baby kuma say airport e fe ba wa bi o musa le say eni pa buru more than 40 na mama mo ko ni DM ebi e mema ebi e ma e mema kwa boss me wo obi an star na nye politics a me say me say again osa gidifo asabi a lot obi organ obi blogger bia me hu social media mama obi abali DM agene number bia on na bontin say asema me teme boa ebi obi a mia ma ho de kakra nya me ahira me nam nipa bi so ma yi nipa no me de boa wo takuwa na sempoa obi wa enya bi say me twene de na ko me party bebre bloggers ni me no obi o social media yan pipi ni pa so ne number me ni me ma me baba wa iko ni DM agene number ma me ba lady me ko US akoye boy a me nya kwan ko bi me sese me sike nyina dollars na me frame me ba no ba wa say nipa we so pene number ma me friend say me wa kra me tu kwan e kina eli na beza mi hu oba ye no openi oba no agina lady ni ba no ene na adaga yi enti a okoko mi siu ni o so we video na o video me na me firi soro o friend me say oba no hotel na me dan e wo be ababe 9th floor me da soro yes for single chance wherever me nim e be isle go ano oba me sifo me be nyina no o video me agina wo gani trima me bobi me ni mo da so ni me da video me no me betra ho no me dru na otiba kamema hotel front second chese mo ma room 4 or 5 say eye pe any adwumbone a kameka say front second me room odi hotel no guest house apartment ni form abofo ni pa bebre tete ho the video so o capture mo mtewa me so no kreni me so me popularity a me ye no me see form no nkofo ebi ni mi twa picture bi frefre me enti mi dru form kamya kase me hu na kamya kase ye nko na mi baby sa waiter dem say serve me o se ma di bread sandwich openi obi a mi tu kwan ma se mi sike nyina dollar ti mi phone so MTN fo sika bi sika wo so number no ja mi ti bon ko so mi hu number say 24 million say 2000 for 2.4 minim tabe on hwema me na me nya bi ntia aduan na waje obi a wonim ni da wo ba ye na me ba nyina wo video me no why would that bread sandwich sisi kan go bi se bi ni bi me ti wan obi de amande ade o de chemi dollar o de bre me $1,000 enu nya wo kan o video num enti adwen be na lady no wonti a obi a minimum da so ni me free me hotel suru si fo mu nyina na o video me enti say ayadwin papa say nya adwin bo me say watwo bibia beto so pacho but Appiah said the message say so obi no get na on kan chere say amana support oboko akoyiri nsama no me see no heavy gana say you breme me wodi pa kese do be on certain and prepare omun sha me court to again no me nya daje minini me yes ha de we no wa trendy so obi ni mu baby eje first time me ma akwala na me so ye mo airport ba wa akọ obi die ma pen number bebre obi wa me mo dwotre mo lady bi o kama bo kaso a no wo fe pa ni gay ya nya pekro obi ti gay mi na me yele kwa me nya daje a me fa no masa na bia me fi adru me wa hode pa me de ko fa ba na ka me pese me fa na me ne de twempna enko ba ya me se codex fondex o mo nche room Appiah Stadium wo ba obi a wo ba hwe obi a oni mo ba nyina na wo video me nti entwe na wa twera wo pa che no odo wanno ene ye video egu mani mase video na o twai no Ghana constitution ni nimba bia da say utimi video bi secret nti abi so for the home na Appiah Stadium me da Ghana ni bi ase Girl no be share me court asem we enye yi so betime hu santene yewura ebo mu ase santene ko yemfa sa ansem we nko ana enye yi so betime hu president nipa mi no mu kan meti eno kwa ko mu abebre so obi afro wunim no o be gina na wu video mi unya hu ni entiri penu no masem obi share me comment.
Appiah Stadium ne Elladiaries case na me pacha what ase yi ana em say case ne bae na ye peace media ne so na obeti bi afria china obeti bi afria enkrofo bi no mo tai Appiah Stadium achi enkrofo bi no mo so tai Elladiaries achi anase Elladiaries achi na abuzia asem na nkase munchire mu ne sen obi betimi abomamane ana because per the amatetete na de ebi mo say man Appiah Stadium opeso odi ne bone opeso ye ne bibi den ebi mo so keka say Appiah Stadium ade na oye no perfect 100% ebi mo tie Elladiaries achi de oye no ebi mo so tie Appiah Stadium achi na obusu amakeka ni nyina bom sepra yeku ama na video ba kon ene me ba betudwa media ni Mr Fame o hwe me e wo KGTV say on follow me abomodi aso be follow me cause I have a lot to offer what I see yento aso Appiah Stadium say nkrofo dodo na enhye da nimu no but ukom yi a Appiah Stadium one way or the other or any particular e wo Ghana ha Appiah Stadium ye friend Frank Kwaku Appiah ene de o say ye friend Appiah Stadium na metima ka say ekwan of us nya ni din Appiah Stadium no ono no a security guard Kumasi Babayara Sports Stadium. If you don't know, I'm telling you today. What I say, it you know Haslamano aforce ya ma ene. Oh yeah, NDC onupomo kan say NDC ni mapa. Yeah, NDC ni mapa. Enti ono Haslamano na ono ni trade di mu aba beduru zampempenso no. Enti sometimes obi gina ba bi ka say na Appiah Stadium no ko ye hwan owodin like or friend home mahama ba or whatever or only odi mampani achi ba mampani ba ko no odi achire bi. That's what he's saying. Now abusia enche biana Elladiaries anase Elladiaries or the video be ba out. Now we obi a o hwe Elladiaries the content o creatiness was na o cheche na no eno no ye no media no so e mani pa bi mu hu no ye enti enche bia na Elladiaries be release video na video ni mu nyina no say opese o di disgrace Appiah Stadium what I say Ella wanyini Appiah nso aiden anyini just say Appiah no wo be friend no sugar daddy. Now abuja Elladiaries be release video no opese o kire ye say Appiah Stadium nka oni ne ye bibi
to address an issue that happened last week. I think last week Wednesday. Okay, I was just there and then I got a message from TikTok here. So there's this account that messaged me, oh hi, so and so wants your number, and then I just gave the number out and I'm like, I'll try to put evidence here or proof here, and I'm like, who is that? The name that he mentioned, I'm like, oh, who is that? I'll show the screenshots here. I'm like, who is that? And then he said Appiah something. I've forgotten because I have to go back to the message and check the name, but then I'll put the proof here. And then he mentioned that name and I'm like, okay, I don't know that person honestly. I'm like, okay, but who is that? And then he sent me the person's picture. Okay, but still I didn't know who the man was. Okay, so I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. So later on, maybe I may forget it, right? Say, my number card I may buy you. So people do check my number, they call me for business and all that. So my number is on my bio. So I gave the number to him and I ignored. I was going about my day. I was doing my nails that day, okay? So I was just there and then a number called me that, oh, Penny and I'm like, oh, okay. Now about and I'm like, oh, I'm in town. And he was like, I want to see you today. I'm traveling tomorrow, which is the Wednesday. I'm traveling on Thursday, that according to him. So I want to see you. And I'm like, okay, please, I'll call you back. All right. I was doing my nails, so I focused on my nails while I was thinking through, like, what is going on? Why does this person want to see me? I was thinking a lot. I'm like, is it something they want to promote me? Is it a contract? Something. Me, I was thinking a positive way. I was having a positive mindset all this while. So I'm like, okay, let me call him back. And then I called him back, and I'm like, I'm the lady that he called. So he was saying that he wanted to see me, and he said yes, he wants to see me now. So do I drive? And I said no, I don't drive. So I should book a boat or Uber and come. He will pay. I should request for the one that has full AC. You forget about that. He will pay. And I laughed. And I'm like, okay. I booked the boat, and I went to him. He sent me location. It's a signature apartment around this. What he told me was signature apartment. I didn't know if that was part of his plans. So I went to the signature apartment. I got there. I started calling him the number that he used to call me. Please, I'm here. So. It took a while before, I think it was number busy before he called back. And I'm like, I'm at the signature apartment, so I'm here. And he was like, no, he's not there. He's at the gallery. The gallery, which I don't even know that place. Seriously, I'm being truthful. I don't know that place. The gallery. So I said, okay. I started asking around. I asked the security guy, please, and he was like, oh no, this is the signature. So the gallery is in front of you. You walk. By this time, the boat is gone, because that's where I did the shoot too. That's not a problem. So the man directed me that I'll walk a little bit and then I should turn my right, and I'm like, oh, okay. So while I was going, I was asking for direction, and then they were directing me. I got to the place, and there was a security where like, call the person that brought you here so we can let you in. I'm like, okay, hello sir, I'm here. So I met him. He welcomed me. Oh, you're a nice girl, and just saw TikTok son.
But no auntie asiye. Utie. And but no auntie asiye ma Appiah stadium ne na anye bibi. Enti wo de abeto social media. Na abuja pe de Elladiaries ka no opeso o kire se Ohana number be text here. Ana number ne say asemasi hia wo number ana wo de number ne ma no. So say ebia for business wise ne ade wo de number ne ma no. Until later on ana nipa na frɛ no say ono ye frɛ ne say Mahama ba Appiah stadium on ne di mampani achi mampani abedi achi whatever. Okay kan asemi kire maami. Ema o ka kire maami ne say ade achi ya o tu kwan enti o so muhia enne. I say, I did change or 2 quaint here, and money we are so mushia. Ain't any money we are so mushiano, and I was any money we are quashiano. Say, I didn't push any trimo or queen.
So, yeah, we went to one of the sitting place, and he asked me to order whatever I want to eat, and then he will pay. And frankly speaking, I had already eaten, so I just went in for some wraps. Sandwich. Yeah, I went in for some sandwich and some coconut drink. So we were sitting down, we were talking, asking me what I do, business that I do, and all that. So we were talking, I was eating, so maybe I didn't know, maybe he didn't want to interact me with my eating because he was quiet, doing some couple of calls and all that. I was also quiet doing, so I decided to tell the waiter to package the thing for me because I felt like maybe because I'm eating, so he doesn't want to talk about the reason why he called me. So I asked the waiter to just package it for me. I was already eating food, so he should package it for me and send it home so that we can have time and talk about the reason why I'm here. So he did that, and he was like, after packaging the thing, I was just sitting down and I was looking at him. Before then, let me tell you what happened. I think someone came there. I don't know if he was already meeting with the person there to take some money or it was settings. Because the person, while we were sitting, the person came there and he gave him an envelope. And he was kind of talking about it that, oh, your boss said that, And then he handed over the envelope to him. and then he opened it. It was some dollars, and then he just placed it down. And it was like he was communicating. It was like, oh, anyway, why I had the pound? Why we're saying I forgot the amount he said, but it was full of dollars. So yeah, I didn't care. And then he showed me some message on his phone receiving 20,000 or 200,000, I don't know. And then he asked me that, look at this, or showing me with his phone. He said, look at this message. How much do you think this is? And I'm like, I checked and I'm like, oh, I think it's 20,000. And he was like, oh, okay. And then, mommy, why are you? I ignored it. So trying to frame all those things up to set me up that he is wealthy, okay? That one aside, he did all that, and then he told me after packaging the thing, he told me that, do you want to go inside with me to see my room? And I'm like, sorry, see your room? No. And then I proceeded to ask him, please, Mr. Bisao, why did you call me here? Because I want to know if it's business, okay? Not that if it's business, all I was thinking was that it's business. So I wanted him to proceed because it's getting late. I want to get home. It was around 6 something to 7. So I wanted PM. So I wanted him to proceed. And then, so as soon as I said, no, I don't want to go to your room, he paused and then he started scrolling his phone. And then he made a call. And I sorry call here. And I saw that this is a sign. As soon as sorry call, I know that no, he was not happy about what I said, that I wouldn't go with him to his room. So I just give him the benefit of the doubt. I was still sitting down, waiting for him to return from his call. He never returned. I waited for almost 15 minutes. He never returned. I started calling him that, it's getting late, I'm leaving, so you'll come back another day. So we talk about whatever it is that you didn't get to talk about. And when you went ahead to talk about seeing your room, maybe that was a joke. So I called him, switch off. I called him and called him. Maybe it was my network, right? So I kept on calling, switch off, switch off, switch off. Like, what's going on? So I took the number later. The number you dialed is currently not reachable. Maybe it's my network. So I called him. It was still switch off. So at this point, it was 20 minutes gone, and I'm like, no, he wouldn't come back because of what I said. So I left. I booked a ride, and then I left the place. So this whole thing is that the disrespect. I don't know who you are. I don't know who he is. Okay, but he kept on saying, "Oh, your mom bini, I bet you choose today, Mahama, whatever. I don't know him."
Not just say, Elladiaries no na agenda or they call that Dana said then. As we found the plans already, and I said then. As we be now, so many will be about the past one way be say. Ana say na asɛmneti obi betima kyerɛ me mu ana enti okwa kwahia no na yes no camera woman was setting in yema sharp timra okwahia Appiah stadium no ana also on the phone ne camera chale ye hwɛ video no after we mu nyina achi no ana Appiah stadium enso aba abonten aba be kasa so we see Elladiaries. What I say, case that they are queero. Ebi mo kase na Appiah stadium epe Elladiaries areno. What I say, as a girl there, obi catch us bibi danem pass your Korean coffee. Like, can you follow me to my room? Let's go see my room. And something is on the bed. Go carry, can't give me. Those that you have to look sharp, eh? 84 baby no. I say Elladiaries, this situation on. And can you answer the public? Okay, Elladiaries me pese o share me. Share. Oh, did no. Na fe me see yenwura me room a. Also won kwa. Me patcho de na wo se me. Me na me boka na. Me na me boka. So as Appiah Zuluki sharp as when you called papa modwane enye bibia ntia Appiah dwane. Edi Ella say obi pese onu ye bibi na wo so wonya wan force wanya wo hwe. So very simple. Just go your home. Go your house, go your home. Eh? And na what's up phone come no channel. Okay, what channel are they? So person ye dey. What could she appear stadium or person no ye bibi wamo. One tia see what tra what the about social media. What's the essence of it? Emma Busia, me same way, me pesa me de me home begin bebre. Enti hanom na me di si. What ye Elladiaries case and what ye say see so the Appiah eka. Nti now Abusia is over to Elladiaries and Appiah Stadium. Say a private in the cancan. If anything comes out, we're gonna give you the update. We're gonna keep you updated on this issue. What I say. Edia the frame yani Mr. Fame. Me ha AKG TV. Say first time I watch my video niya. But more the answer over hit the subscribe button so I feel so her me TikTok or I know follow me. Yeah, the more updates ever bro. We have a lot to give you. So kindly follow KG TV. Madam I say bye bye.